All right, all right, all right.
What's up, everybody?
What's happening, Jonah?
Not too much, Damien. Just, just got done watching episode 1 of Coulda Been Love.
Season 2.
Season 2, that's right.
Yes. So, yeah, season 2. We did not do a show for season 1, but we were so passionate about it, we thought we needed to discuss it for season 2.
Exactly. Everyone was watching season 1. We don't need to do a recap, I think. Everyone saw Bambi 1. They got pregnant, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I did none of the in between, the follow up. I didn't follow any of the socials of that, um, but here we are. I mean, I know there was a baby involved,
Yeah.
right?
I mean that's all it really was. I think there's a couple like appearances where Druski and her were in the same spot where they were just kind of doing their bit of of him kind of not liking her or something. I don't know. It's always the whole thing is very strange to me because he like made her win but also seems to hate her whenever
Yeah,
they are on
it's
camera.
almost like there was an agreement of how mean he can be to her, and she'd be okay with it. But
Absolutely.
she's
Yeah,
also kind of
100%.
horrible.
Wait, repeat the last thing?
She's also kind of horrible. So in
Oh, she's
the
terrible.
and I say that I mean annoying.
I mean, she said some pretty messed up stuff on that show. I don't even know. I wouldn't be uncomfortable just saying bad overall, to be
Yeah,
honest.
but anyway, so what was the grand prize of season 1? I don't remember. It
That's
was
a
much less though.
good. Yeah, I don't even know.
The season 2 is 100 grand, which clearly the show was popular enough for him to be able to offer 100 grand. So good on Druski.
Yeah, I mean he's making it work. I'm shocked at how many people. I mean, I guess I'm not shocked at how many people want to be on this show, but I mean, no one comes out of this show looking good, so it's just
Yeah.
weird. Everyone that people were coming back afterwards.
Yeah, I mean I think it I think it's I think it's money. I don't
I
know.
get, yeah.
Money is the draw. I don't know. Um, but let's get into it. So this season started with a yacht. A
Yes, a yacht
yacht.
that a fishy yacht, apparently, according to every woman that met with him.
Yeah, there was definitely everyone was accusing of someone of being a little bit fishy, and we never get to the bottom of this.
Nope.
But I appreciated the green fog and foghorn that played every time that the yacht was pictured after the fish smell was referenced.
Yes, I do think this season is much more like cartoony in
Yeah,
almost every aspect. I think the success of the first season, they were like, okay, this is clearly scripted. We're just gonna go with it because we can't pretend this is like real anymore, or at least
right.
it actually is this weird line of like, because reality TV is normally like, it's fake, like all around, whereas this seems real to the contestants but fake everywhere else. You know what I mean?
I don't know, and maybe it is guilty of now. It's slightly because it's a second season, so there's more production involved, so it's harder for it to be natural. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, but yeah, it started off with a bang. So there was yeah, a lot of shenanigans on this boat, and then we come to I don't know what how do you want to do this? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess this is our first time. We watched it separately, so this is our first time actually discussing any points. I'm trying to think if there was like, I mean, there really wasn't one particular thing to highlight on. It was just kind of I definitely think there's a lot more characters on this season.
Yeah.
From memory, at least, it seems like everyone kind of is they're very loud and very like cartoony in every aspect, which is pretty funny. Is there any contestants that you were like couldn't even believe they were real? Like I have one contestant, I'll say that Strap to me, Strap was to me my highest contender when I first met her because
Oh,
she's
yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm looking at the picture to remember who Strap is, and
I know the
oh boy,
nicknames are ridiculous.
yeah, she's annoying.
Yeah, she was my number one at the start because it was a stud that seemed pretty funny and also like was pretty when she showed up. And then immediately we got a montage of I think every other contestant, including Druski, just being like, she needs to shut up. She
Yeah.
talks way too much.
Well, yeah, clearly the producers themselves were in the same boat because they did a whole montage of her never shutting up.
Yeah.
so, so, but yeah, and then so she's definitely I think going to be take a lot of space on this show for sure.
For sure. Yeah, oh, yeah, 100%. I think she seemed to be the driving force in a lot of the fights and stuff in episode 1 as well. So,
Yeah.
and she's I
Uh,
guess from prison, I guess that's her big thing.
that's what they said. Yeah, I don't really know what for, but yeah, she talked a lot about prison.
Yeah, it was like when they were sharing. Also, this brings me to another point I wanted to make is she kept bringing up prison when she was like, "Oh, it's prison rules when we're sharing this bed." But my next point is all this production value, you couldn't get everyone their own bed for this
Yeah.
season?
Yeah, looking at the house from the outside, that was a huge house. I definitely think they could have got more. I think it's all designed this season to cause fights. You know what I
I
mean?
agree.
Like, it also I feel like strategically bringing uh that one girl in, or I guess two girls came in late, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
two girls.
nope.
Yeah, it was Snowflake and Me Likey, I think.
Was it me likey? I'm looking. I'm looking. Yeah, I think that was done intentionally to create to create two people because like they weren't there for the whole thing. So of course you're going to get mad at them for not having to go through all the other stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. So that was like a little bit like, boy, they're really trying to cause fights in this season. I think. And rightfully
Yeah,
so. I think last season, that was the biggest part of a lot of it when the fights would break out.
yeah, yeah, and they yeah, I don't know. I agree with all of them. I thought that was super annoying, and it looked like I don't know if you saw the next episode's little spiel they did for the next episode, but it looks like there's another person that's coming in late.
Yeah, but then it looked like there's two new people coming in, and one of them I think is like an adult film star, and then the other one I don't know who she is, but yeah, I think
Awesome.
did you notice that? Because like they were
I don't
talking.
remember that.
Yeah, like there was one girl that they were really pushing, and then at towards the very end of the preview, there was like a whole nother girl that was like involved. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's like is that because I remember Snowflake, her whole thing seemed pretty realistic where her flight just got delayed, unfortunately.
Right.
And then Me Likey, they didn't really give an explanation that I remember. So I wonder if like Me Likey was meant to be uh strategically placed at the end because we had a contestant last season who went pretty far, if you remember, who the
Yes.
same thing happened. She showed, or I think wasn't it like they went to a bar
Yeah.
and Drewski was like, "You're cool. You should come back to the house with me."
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So I think I feel like they just took last season and they said what are the things that cause the most problems, and they are just doing more of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably. That's where the money is, baby. You got to get those
Yeah.
fights.
Yeah, you got to get those you got to get the high watch moments in the
Yeah, the high
episode.
that yeah, you gotta give your production team something to pay him for when they have to inevitably blur out a bunch of boobs and butts falling
Yeah,
out
yeah.
when
And
these fights break out.
do you think, because they blur out the entire fight, right? Do you think it's because they're not allowed to show fights on YouTube, or is it just is it to be funny? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know if that's I mean, I really wouldn't be shocked if all types of things were flying just because these women also I don't know how long they're shooting for, but they wear some of the most uncomfortable looking outfits I've ever seen in my life.
I agree. I was going to talk about that too. Like whatever, like you're into, like there's no body shaming here, but I just feel like it just looks like completely like you would be completely uncomfortable, and I don't know. I just don't know how they do that. You know what I
No,
mean?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, when you're filming for, what seems like 8 hours a day outside, and I think they're in Florida, right? So you'd just be sweating your not your balls off, I guess. If we were there, it'd be our balls, um, but yeah,
Yeah.
it would just be super uncomfortable. I mean, if that's the biggest thing I see with is Lemmy Touch'em, Miss Lemmy Touch'em over here.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah.
outfit is crazy.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
believe Druski in the episode says, "Why are they pushed up to your neck?"
Yes, I agree. I think yes, they seem like she looks like she's about ready to pop. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like yes.
everything's just pushing out the edges. You know what I mean?
Again, she looks great, and maybe if I had a body like that, I'd be wearing the same thing. But I don't know, man. It looks uncomfortable to me.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. What I appreciate, but I don't think will go far. Vintage. I
Yes.
think she's already like sleep going to bed before everyone else. I don't know why she would sign up for this. Again, I guess the money. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think she's gonna. I think she's gonna self uh like leave. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be eliminated. I think she's just gonna leave. I don't think she's gonna be able to stand the test of the show.
That's probably right, especially with when the fights and stuff break out.
Yeah.
Because she does not seem, and also last season the challenges were not very physical, but they were very like sexual in a weird way, and I
Right.
can't really see her doing that at all. She seems very tame
Yeah.
comparatively.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. I think Milkshake, I think she is just being a Bambi wannabe, you know what I
I
mean?
agree. Yep, I totally agree.
I don't I don't think she's
She's
like there's nothing original, and she's also not even as so far not even like as funny as Bambi was. You know what I mean?
no, she's like just a more boring version of what we've seen before. Like
Yeah.
she's picking some fights, but they're nothing. It's just she did have a very funny line when I forget who it was. Someone called her fat, and she went, "Oh no, I'm gonna go cry myself." I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, yeah.
That got me a little bit, uh, but yeah, I don't know. I think the worst contestant for me, or contestants, I should say, Chips and Salsa creep me out a lot.
It's a little bit I agree. A little bit weird.
Everything about them is like it's cringy, it's creepy. There's like an undertone of like, how serious are these guys about this bit they're doing? I
Right.
can't tell. I'm hoping it's a joke. I'm hoping they're not related, but they look a little too similar to for me for that. So,
I thought they were twins.
well, I know, but I was hoping they weren't actually twins
Oh,
because like that's pretty gross. The whole point of the show is to fall in love with Druski, so it's like a little bit like, yeah, I don't like that
yeah.
at all.
Yeah, I don't and it is because they do like finish each other's sentence and stuff too. So
Mhm.
I think they're actual twins.
Yeah, I think they are,
So you
unfortunately.
say you were rooting for Strap in the beginning, but
Yeah, I don't think so anymore. I think she's going to piss everyone off, including Drewski.
Yeah.
very quickly.
Yeah, I think so.
If I had to pick, well, do you? So I guess another in the show, I thought we could we kind of talked about it off air. Do you want to throw your picks out at all, or do you want to keep going and then do that at the end? What are you thinking?
I mean, I'm good with whatever, whichever. Like, I mean, we don't really have a good format set up yet,
Yeah, we
so
don't have anything set.
we can just keep doing what we're doing.
Well, how
But
about let's well, I guess before we go any further, we also should get the address the elephant in the room. Not all the contestants on here are, unfortunately, end of episode 1, we lost 2 contestants.
yeah,
So we can talk about that a little bit. The ending of the episode, spoiler alert for everyone at home who hasn't seen this, is Druski gets to the bottom 2 in the contestants, and it's between Jamal and PJ for who's to stay. Um, Honestly, Jamal and PJ, not much. They were pretty boring. I thought Jamal was pretty bitchy the entire time, and PJ, I don't think I realized was a candidate until the very end. Would you agree with that? Is there any?
no, yeah, I agree. I think it was extremely mean what they did.
I agree.
I
I
think,
agree fully.
yeah, Jamal. I don't really remember what her deal was.
She was just a stud. She was just kind of
Yeah,
a mean stud.
yeah, and yeah, the way they pulled that old switcheroo, I thought was rough stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So the end of the episode is they get these 2 women down, and Jamal's talking crazy shit the entire time, and PJ's looks very sad. And they tell Jamal that she won, and then they pull the old switcheroo of oh we read the wrong name, and PJ wins. Jamal leaves angry. Um, the whole thing was very clearly. I don't know why they even pretended that that
Yeah,
wasn't staged. It made zero sense, especially that Drewski was like, "What? The girl I
right.
picked, you said the wrong one. I didn't know."
No, how could this happen? And like I think Jamal was even halfway to the house before they switched it, so it wasn't even like it was like quick. You know what I mean? They what?
No.
And then it and PJ was like had to be consoled by the bodyguards or the producers
Yeah,
or something. So it was like, yeah, that was nuts. You know what I mean? And then yeah, so I thought that was super mean.
I agree.
Um like
Also,
not
I
even
thought it was
funny. Mean.
no, I agree. Yeah, it was just really dicky because they both were very clearly really upset.
Yes, for sure. And then I think so then because PJ was part of this, she was the last person picked. She got a private jet ride to Los Angeles with Druski. And on that trip, we discovered that apparently she was a sex worker, I believe is what it was.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that was what caused Drewski to have a change of heart. And so basically, what happens is, and I also believe this was planned all along too. It was almost like these 2 people. So I guess ultimately Jamal got the better of the 2 disses because
That's
they
true.
because then they fly to Los Angeles only for him to say, like you're out. And I hope this isn't true. They just left her in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they
Um,
leave her on the tarmac. Like
yeah,
they don't even take her anywhere. They leave her on the tarmac and they're like, "Well, you live here, right?" And she's like, "No." And they're like,
yeah, in
"Well, keep your
Florida.
bag.
And
Keep your bags, right?" She's like, "No."
so that was again like for me anyway, I'm old, but like for me that was a little bit beyond funny. But again, I'm hoping like and even if they ultimately did fly her back, like she clearly didn't know that because she looked pretty upset. You know what
He
I
looked
mean?
genuinely really pissed off and like was actually just staring, like was just standing outside of his car. And I think he was like, it was awkward all around. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So so yeah, these guys are gone. So I'm gonna move them. There's actually a whole nother section over here
Oh,
of the
look
could have
at
been
that.
love losers.
Working hard today.
Yeah, yeah. So they're out.
This is some high
Just
quality production.
of
This is like
course.
trailers, but could have been love.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah, exactly.
players to know they have a picture of each person, and when they get eliminated, they lose the picture. So that is okay. Yeah. So there you go. That is that is the
That's
breakdown
the
of how this episode went.
and before we go, well, actually,
Yeah.
I had a couple other notes. Just little things here that I wanted to quick point out. One was in my research for making this poster.
Oh, yeah.
Um, Wheels, who I think is pretty funny. I think it's she seems pretty normal, honestly, comparatively to everyone. She's actually seems pretty normal.
Yeah. I
Um,
agree.
but something that I discovered was that her nickname is Wheels for because she's in a wheelchair, obvious
Yeah.
reasons. Her real name is Jazzy, which to me was like you probably could have just left it as Jazzy.
That's also pretty good. Did they say
Yeah. Sorry, what?
did they say that when they called her up? Like, or was she going by a different name altogether?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I did not remember her name being Jazzy at all. I just saw it in the where I got the pictures. They listed her as Jazzy, aka Wheels, and I was like, "What?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That her real name."
Yeah, like you kind of already had a good one there.
Yeah, you really could have probably could have just stuck with it, but whatever. Um, and then another thing I just thought of, and I want to hear your opinion on this. So, because I was thinking about the ending where PJ and Jamal are done, and obviously Jamal, in theory, Jamal was always meant to lose. But if
Right.
that's the case, why did they give her a nickname? And then
Yeah.
also PJ's nickname really made zero sense because it was just, oh, well, you're going on a private jet, so we'll call you PJ.
Oh, I
So
didn't
I
even.
just yeah, so just a thought here. Is it possible that maybe Jamal was being such a dick that they were like, we want PJ to win, and they just switched it up last second?
Um, no, I was thinking while we were talking. I think maybe unless this is what you're saying, I almost feel like the jet thing was already pre-planned. So whoever that was the biggest loser of the day. You know what I mean? Like that was the ultimate insult.
True.
I mean, or not. I don't know. Like I guess if you wanted to spend time with Druski, I guess it wasn't. But I feel like that was the ultimate diss more than even the switcheroo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
um,
And and also another thing I just remembered too is they remember they during the private jet they took pictures of Drewski and PJ like lying in a bed together to get all
yeah.
the other
Oh,
contestants
yeah.
mad.
Yeah. Another uh, riling up thing.
But now why does it matter? Because she's gone. So
Well,
who do they have to be mad at?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was yeah, it's a good question.
We might never know the inner workings of this show. It's too complex.
It's, what is it? Five dimensional chess.
Sorry, wait. Sorry, you broke up for like 1 second. Can you say that again? Sorry.
I said it's a five-dimensional chess. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. Hey, I mean Drewski can't show up in every Super Bowl ad this year without being a thinker. You know what I mean?
Exactly. He's yeah. You don't pull that kind of weight without having a plan.
Very true. Very true. Um well,
Which
I
also,
mean
I
that
guess, it makes more sense now that the T-Mobile commercials that he's in. This show was somehow also sponsored by T-Mobile. Did you notice that all the phone calls were done in a T-Mobile room?
I did notice that it is also uh sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings because every like interview, someone brings him a what is it, a 4 for 6 or something, 2 for 6 for 2 or something.
Yeah, and I thought about that. I saw them eating at Buffalo Wild Wings on that private jet, and I just thought, I mean, some people I know don't have a great experience at Buffalo Wild Wings, and I just thought, boy, could you imagine being stuck on that jet? Eating that and only having, I'm guessing, a private jet toilet is not the biggest.
Probably pretty intimate in there. You're
Yeah,
probably probably
yeah,
probably not getting too far away from that bathroom. And if I know anything about people who have issues in with Buffalo Wild Wings as a whole, let's just say that bathroom is not going to be too quiet for a small space like that.
yeah. So I mean, so hopefully PJ does not have the same affliction to Buffalo Wild Wings as some people that I know.
As some people, yeah.
I think it's a medical, I think it's actually like a thing, you know what I mean? It's like lactose intolerance. It's
Yeah.
Buffalo BW, BWBM.
BWB. Yeah, it's a real, once we need to make more of a platform for
Yeah,
BWBM. We don't talk about it enough.
I agree. There's not enough awareness. So maybe this show will help us get the word out about BWBM.
Exactly. As we probably continue to watch, uh, you know, 16 women stuck in a very small house together eating what I can assume is nothing but Buffalo Wild Wings in very hot weather.
Yeah, yeah,
It may
yep.
come up. We might have a great platform to talk about this epidemic.
Yes, I think, yeah, I think that's the underlying goal of this show.
I think so. I think you're right.
All right, so
Um,
do you want to talk about the contestants? Because I have someone that I'm rooting for. I mean,
okay,
I know
good, good, good.
wheels, and I don't think they're going to win, but I'm rooting for them.
Okay, who are you rooting for?
Matumbo.
I
She,
agree. I agree. I think she could go far.
yeah, I mean, I think she'll do fine in the prison setting of a house. I don't think anyone's going to mess with her. Um,
I totally agree with you. I'm shocked that you think that. I think she will go far because I think she's she's funny enough to stand up with it, and she has enough, because what we saw last season with Bambi was one of the worst contestants of all of them, but
yep.
she was so funny that she won the whole thing. I think that really is what did it for her.
Yeah,
And
but that is the only thing, though. I think if they're going for the same sort of thing as last season, I don't think Mutombo's got that same uh, thing. You know what I mean? Like she's not annoying yet. You know what I mean?
that is true. I totally could see that. I agree with you though. I think I'm rooting for Matumbo, but yeah, I guess that's true. She would be a tough is she gonna show up? Because that's the other thing, is she has to do a bunch of ads with Druski after this thing's done. Is she gonna
Yeah.
have the chops to
Right.
keep up?
Right. Yeah. So
I
who
feel
you?
like I was going to do Matumbo, but since you've already kind of claimed her, I don't know. This is tough now because I think won't
Both
I
be
think
on
what'd you say?
We could both be on Matumbo.
No, no, I want to keep it. I want to keep it lively for our
Shit.
listeners. I want to make a little bit of a contest. Um, I think won't fuck and me likey. I don't think they're going that far. They're boring.
Yeah.
They're too honestly too attractive in a weird way. Like I think
Yeah.
they don't have the funny chops. Um, I would like Wheels to win. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, she's my like. I'm rooting for her too. You know what I mean?
If there's anyone, if there's I'm okay. I'm conflicted between Wheels because I think she's pretty awesome, but Pitbully is the most. I think the most lively, the most like character of the bunch.
I agree. I think she's what Strap could be if Strap would shut her mouth. You know what I mean?
I if Pitbull's personality were on Strap, I think that would be a winning combo because I think unfortunately the only thing that Pitbull has not going for her is that well two I think two things. One is she's one of the most what's the word I'm looking for? Not scary, but one of the most intense people
Yeah,
I've ever seen in my life.
yeah. I mean, Pit Bully is an appropriate name.
Pibbley is yeah, for sure. And I also think, unfortunately for her, the look Drewski's a big stud fan, but he's made it clear that he wants a stud that can go femme. And I don't know that Pitbull can do that. She's very mask looking.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know,
I,
but yeah, I'm gonna root for Pitbull because I love to see a stud win this season.
yeah. I mean, I think Mr. Man is way too boring. I don't think she's going to go far.
I
Um,
disagree. I think she will go far, but I think because she won't cause issues and she'll be very quiet and just kind of do whatever. And then at the end, he'll just be like, "We didn't have a connection."
see that.
Because we saw that last season with I forget what her name was, but there was one stud there that went really really far, and it was like I forgot she was a contestant half the time.
Yeah, I'm just looking here. I'm just thinking. So okay, so you got Pit Bully. I'm going for Matumbo. Who do you think is going to be eliminated next week?
That's tough. That's tough because we also have two more contestants to worry about. Although they're probably safe
I don't
for a week.
I think they're ringers. I don't think they're going. You know what I mean? I think they're because I also think both of them are somehow at least social media famous. Like I said, I think one of them's an adult film star. I think it said,
God,
and then the other one apparently dated a lot of famous people. I think is what I picked up from that ending. So I think whoever's going to get eliminated is going to be from this group.
I think if it's one, I think Earth. I think
Yeah,
Earth is she's boring as hell. We literally haven't said a single word about her this whole
yeah.
podcast.
No, I think she's just like, yeah. I don't know. She might. They might keep her around because she might annoy people. I mean, not annoy people. Just she might become a target. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, so you're on Earth. So I'll keep it. I'll keep it interesting also, and I will pick someone different.
I'm putting Earth on the chopping block.
Love it. Um. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna say, and this is from what I said earlier. I'm gonna go with vintage because for
That's
whatever
a good.
reason, I don't think she might self eliminate, but that's still going. You know what I mean?
That's a good. That is a good pick too, because I think because last season we also saw that where they were going to do an elimination and someone just left and they're like, well, I guess we don't have to do that anymore. So I totally could see her leaving.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
I'm taking one last look. I think we have some good. I think we both have some good contenders, and I think we both have some good chopping block potential.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is good. Yeah, I guess next week I'll try to take notes on the episode itself. I just remember this week being a lot of fights. You know what I mean? Like it was.
The opening episode's always tough because there's a lot going on,
Yeah.
and it's just the initial interview and then just fights for an
Yeah.
hour. I had to
Yes.
rewatch the ending twice because I like could not. It was after the whole because after the elimination of PJ, like a lot happens in a weird. Or I'm sorry, after Jamal's gone, a lot
Yeah.
happens. I was not expecting there to be like another third of the show.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it was and those I mean again, they set that house up to be just like a pressure cooker cuz like there's like what, two real beds and then everyone else gets these like horrible cots that
Oh
are falling
yeah.
apart.
I felt terrible for Pitbully because there's a scene where she's trying to lay down on her like dumb cot and it just
Yeah.
literally breaks on her.
Yeah.
Like and they zoom in and it's just a piece of junk. Like I don't know that a kid could sleep on that
No,
comfortably.
yeah, it's like I don't know where they got these things, but yeah, they are garbage.
Yeah, it's like you have all this production going on. You guys really couldn't have given them all a bed. I mean, they all got beds last season. They all got like rooms last season.
Right.
Although last season, if you remember last season, one of the most talked about topics I'd say was uh how disgusting their rooms got. So maybe they really were just like, we're gonna milk that for everything. We're gonna give them even less room.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, because like this house looks bigger than last season's house, so I don't
Yeah.
know. But yeah. Well, good. Well, what do you think? Do you think this is a good place to call it, or?
I think so. I think you know, we have another couple days until the next episode. I think we're in good shape. I think we have a good handle on the whole. Honestly, I don't know why the show doesn't lay out the contestants like this, because it's way
Yeah,
just making this. I was like, I forgot this person existed,
yeah,
and
it's
their
so
nickname is
confusing.
the dumbest. Their nicknames this season suck so bad.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there's nothing really like. I feel like last seasons are still stick with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, yeah, being
oh,
Bambi, it's like that was perfect. That made zero sense. It was awesome.
yeah, and yeah. Well, but I mean, like I don't know, they were just more catchy, like Meatball and like Yankee. What was what? Oh boy, I guess they weren't that catchy.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm thinking, yeah, but they were. I mean, me likey. That's a terrible
Yeah,
nickname. Me
yeah. Well,
likey and won't fuck. Like, what is it?
but,
Their
yeah,
reasonings made zero sense.
yeah,
No English. That was the other one that was kind of like, all right, guys.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I thought, but I mean, yeah, she. I don't know. I don't think she's going to make it super far, but maybe she will because she doesn't speak English. I don't know.
I think she'll make it. Yeah, I think she'll make it a couple weeks just because of the bit of her not of like she seems very comfortable just being like, I don't know what's going
Right.
on,
Yeah.
which is pretty funny. But yeah, I don't think she'll win the whole thing. I'm looking at these nicknames also real quick. I'm noticing there's Let Me Touch 'em, Me Likey, and Won't Fuck. Are like those are not nicknames. Those are barely even descriptions, but it's like I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I agree.
There's really
Uh,
only like four of them that any thought. I mean, vintage, that's good. I like vintage.
yeah. Wheels. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
that's
Wheels is right there.
kind of simple, but yeah, I like. I think Pit Bully is the best name.
I agree. I
And
agree. It's like kind of mean, but also I don't remember how she took it, but it's also like, unfortunately, that is a great description.
I
You
mean,
are scary.
Matumbo is like so dated. I mean, and it's just a tall basketball player. So I don't. I mean, it's like, but at least it sticks with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Also, I really liked Matumbo's one-on-ones with the camera where they would not pan up to her head. They had her right in
Yeah,
this
yeah,
region. I
yeah.
thought
I
that
thought.
was pretty funny. I hope
Yeah,
she didn't take offense to it, but I thought that was very funny.
no, I thought that was really funny too. So
Well, all right. I mean, that's a good episode one, I think.
yeah, yeah, it's a good start. This is good. Thank you for putting this board together. Honestly, it's very helpful.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to do it, because I was like, I'm not going to be able to keep track of anything if I don't
Yeah.
have a visual aid. So yeah, I'm glad you like it, and yeah, we'll have to yeah, we'll keep track of all of it using this, which is nice.
All right. All right. Well, what are we calling this?
I was thinking
Could
about that too.
could have been cast. Was that what we said? Or
Oh, could have been cat. I like that.
all right. Well, could have
There
been
we go.
cast. Episode 1, season 2. Well, episode 1, season 1
Yeah.
of
Of season 2 could have been love episode
uh,
1.
episode sponsored by BWBM awareness.
Yeah, yeah. and Pepto Bismol.
Yeah.
For every time someone's eating a 2 for $6 on the show, Pepto Bismol
Mhm.
gets a couple more dollars in their
Yeah.
pocket.
Yeah. That's what they say. It's
Well,
like
all
angel.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, this is Damien.
And I'm Jonah.
And we are out.
We're out of here. Could have been cast episode 1. Bye bye.
Bye, Mike.